and work collectively towards a safer and more inclusive Peel region. I'll just touch on a couple of housekeeping items. If anybody wishes to use the washroom, the restrooms, they're just straight out the door to your right. We have designated a prayer space, which will be available for anybody observing a prayer for the Usher prayer at 4 o'clock, immediately after the Q&A portion of our event today. We are fortunate to be joined today by Mr. Omar Khan, whose leadership and perspective continue to strengthen the connection between Peel Regional Police and the communities we serve. As a provincial appointee to Peel Police Services Board and a dedicated representative of the Muslim community, Mr. Khan brings invaluable guidance and a strong commitment to the public trust and accountability we share with communities. When we open dialogue with the intention to learn from one another, faith can offer an important source of grounding and reflection. In the Muslim tradition, the Holy Quran emphasizes justice, compassion, and care for others. Values echoed, as I mentioned, in many faiths and reflected in the land acknowledgement that was been shared. With that in mind, I would like to invite Mr. Khan to share a few words and to introduce the recitation from the Holy Quran.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May peace and mercy and blessings of Allah be upon all of you. Before we start, I'd like to bring up Hafiz Khalilullah Khan to do a brief recitation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا وجعلنا سراجا وهاجا وأنزلنا من المعصرات ماء ثجاجا لنخرج به حبا ونباتا وجنات ألفافا إن يوم الفصل كان ميقاتا يوم ينفخ في الصور فتأتون أفواجا وفتحت السماء فكانت أبوابا وسيرت الجبال فكانت سرابا إن جهنم كانت مرصادا للطاغين مآبا لابثين فيها أحقابا لا يذوقون فيها بردا ولا شرابا إلا حميما وغساقا جزاء وفاقا إنهم كانوا لا يرجون حسابا وكذبوا بآياتنا كذابا وكل شيء أحصيناه كتابا فذوقوا فلن نزيدكم إلا عذابا إن للمتقين مفازا حدائق وعنابا وكواعب أترابا وكأسا دهاقا لا يسمعون فيها لغوا ولا كذابا جزاء من
ربك عطاء حسابا رب السماوات والأرض وما بينهما الرحمن لا يملكون منه خطابا يوم يقوم الروح والملائكة صفا لا يتكلمون إلا من أذن له الرحمن وقال صوابا ذلك اليوم الحق فمن شاء اتخذ إلى ربه مآبا إنا أنذرناكم عذابا قريبا يوم ينظر المرء ما قدمت يداه ويقول الكافر يا ليتني كنت ترابا صدق الله العظيم.
I would like to welcome you all to this auspicious and milestone event in fostering the continuous development of mutual friendship and understanding with the Peel Regional Police. My name is Omar Khan. I'm a board member of Peel Police Service Board, appointed by the Province of Ontario. I would like to begin by thanking Peel Regional Police for having taken the initiative of creating such a noteworthy gathering of the Muslim leadership within the region of Peel. We're adamant that such gatherings will continue fostering friendship and love within our community. I would like to particularly thank Deputy Chief Mark DePat, Superintendent Harry Dillon, DEI Manager Jas Dillon, Constable Yash Chaudhry, Acting Sergeant Peter Grant, it's actually Acting Sergeant Yash Chaudhry, Acting Sergeant Peter Grant, we have a Cadet Beatrice that helped us quite a bit as well, and Constable Izaz Chaudhry. They worked countless hours and effort in trying to get this together and getting us together on such short notice with all the mosques and the Islamic centers. I would also like to send regrets from Mayor Patrick Brown and Mayor Parrish. They're in budget meetings right now and they were unable to join us due to these prior engagements. Both have expressed full support for this gathering and conveyed their appreciation for the ongoing efforts to strengthen relationships between the Muslim community and the Peel Regional Police. They look forward to participating in future gatherings of this nature. I would like to thank Mr. Pervez Akhtar of Auto Emporium for his instrumental efforts in this gathering. We call him a community stakeholder, but he's a true friend of Peel Police, and I'm proud to call him my friend as well. I'd like to thank the executive staff of Mr. Khizr Khan from Hyatt Security Services, who traveled to numerous mosques to invite community members directly for this event. The honorable imams, scholars, executive and Islamic Center board members, elders, for have taken the time from their busy schedules to attend and represent their respective places of worship. A special thank you to Sheikh Anwar Chatta, who oversees several of the mosques represented here today, for his valuable input, feedback, and thanks to Sheikh Izaz Alvi, who was instrumental in creating liaisons with various mosques and organizations to have representation today. Also, I would like to really thank Mr. and Mrs. Zaid from Blackstone for being our community partner. I'm almost done. And Mr. Faisal Yusuf and the RGW team for having prepared and sponsored this wonderful food through Chai Paratha. I've been a resident in Mississauga for over 55 years. I've seen the region of Peel grow in all regards. I remember when the majority of Mississauga was just fields and forested areas. I remember a time when there was only one mosque in the GTA, which I'm sure you all remember was Jame Mosque on Balstead Avenue downtown. In Toronto today, we have over 25 mosques in Peel region. There are numerous locations also dedicated for Friday prayers, including our colleges, our university campuses. The populations of Muslim in Canada at that time was very small. I've watched how communities of all faiths and places of origin grew and became integral components in the development of the region of Peel. We're all Canadian and strive to be better ourselves, our communities, and our mutual friendship with everyone in Canada. Gatherings such as this one today create opportunity to meet with one another, to foster neighborly love and understanding. Today, the Peel Regional Police has extended their warmth in acknowledging their commitment to the Muslim community of Peel. Peel Regional Police wants the Muslim community to know that they are our friends, they are accessible, they are approachable, they are here to take feedback and give input to our Muslim leadership to better our communities and our understanding. On behalf of Peel Regional Police and the province, I'd like to thank you all for your attendance. Hope this event will be a stepping stone to continued collaboration, deeper mutual respect, and a strengthened partnership that will benefit our communities for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Khan and Hafiz Khalilullah Khan. As we continue to build the foundation for today's dialogue, we also are grateful to be joined by individuals whose long-standing commitment to community partnership has helped in shaping today's conversation. One of those leaders is Mr. Pervez Khan, Akhtar. Mr. Akhtar has been a trusted bridge builder across communities and institutions, offering a grounded insight and studied leadership. He has a genuine commitment to strengthening relationships with the Muslim communities across Peel and with Peel Regional Police, and we're deeply grateful for his commitment to this effort. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Akhtar.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Peace and blessing all of you. And you don't need to say sorry because I am Khan family, but I don't use it, so it was a right hit. First of all, thank you, Deputy Debat, Superintendent Harry, Jazz, and Peel Board member Umar Khan for hosting such a beautiful gathering, and opening your door and sharing your bread. It means a lot for the community. And when I see the community here, so many familiar faces, and this is like a top, every Peel, like one of the important institute of everywhere from the Peel is sitting here right now. So tonight your gesture will be appreciated everywhere in the community, and it means a lot. As Jess said, that it's almost 20 years I'm supporting Peel Police, and what I felt different after Chief Durapa command, the Peel Police came up with a lot of this new energy, and he's himself is a successful immigrant, many of like us. He came to this country and he is a chief right now, and he brought this new phase where we all feel connected, where we feel that our voice is heard, and it's there are so many programs where you can see youth improvement, women connections, seniors. So when you see all these programs, because I work with them day to day, you can see this is becoming, community engagement is becoming a daily part of the policing, which is such an amazing thing. And as a father, as a husband, as a business owner and a Peel resident, I really appreciate whatever you guys playing role to making our life safe. And when we see it, because police cannot do this alone, we all have to come up. And this is I felt obligated about 20 years ago, and I started working close. And and when you talk to them on daily basis, you realize how important work is these officers are doing for us. And some of they put their life on line of duty, which is remarkable. So today event, when you're coming here, you will see that how many initiatives. There's a lot of good speaker coming after me, and of course Jess and her team will show you the presentation amount of work they're doing. But such as Cops for Cancer, Toy for Tots, and Pro Action Kids, and the Race Against Racism. they send so many kids every year to the university and pay for their tuition, which is amazing. By police, they don't need to do that, but I witness all these programs. And today event, which is, I must say that credit goes to my brother Omar Khan and Superintendent Harry Dillon, Jazz, Deputy. So I please want them to please stand up and give a big round of applause for them, please. So basically today event is an addition of that big list which I just mentioned few of them. And I remember when Harry and Umar approached me and they said, we would like you to be part of this, thank you for including me, and they told me to connect us to the community. And when I was doing my homework, I realized there is so many common and similar things are being done on both sides, which is not just need to be bring on one table. So when I start calling, Isna Chair is sitting here, and Maulana Ladvi Saab from ICNA, and Manhajul Quran is here, and so many, sorry if I miss any name, Dalia is here from ISNA. So I made few personal calls, and I realized that youth work, women, support, volunteer work, and the senior work is already being happening. And exactly police is supporting that. So why not we bring all together? So I think this is Omar, Harry, Jess, Deputy, it's an amazing idea. When we coming together, I know we will go to the next step, this or everything. And when I was making a calls to the community welcomed this with open heart. They were so happy. And they said, we want to support, we want to work with police. When I this is Chief Nish and all your amazing outreach, because community was ready to do it. We didn't, no credit goes to me. They were ready to come and they were ready to work with you guys. And some of, unsung hero, but Omar just mentioned them, and I think their introduction should be a little bit more, because I called few people. They not only wanted to accept the invite, they said we will be volunteer and we will help for the logistic of the events. So one of them, Zeeb Bhai always tells me don't mention my name, but I have to. He's the owner of the Blackstone, Mr. Zeeb, and his wife Sabine. They both not only, I know them very well, they're giving back to the community, but their philanthropic work is not in Canada, it's going around the globe. And they're supporting so many projects, and their restaurant is dedicating a certain amount for sake of Allah all the time. So thank you so much. I also like to mention Faisal Yusuf. Faisal is someone also, he gives back to community. They have running so many projects, and he's helping the humanity. They are going to Pakistan soon. I think Imam Salimi will join them as well. So, and also today's sponsor is Faisal. So Faisal Yusuf, thank you so much. And the last but not the least, I would like to mention Sayyid Tahir. He is the owner of Chai Paratha. And I know he is here, and all because of him we enjoyed this delicious food. So thank you, Tahir. I'm just going to close here, and my last word will be today that when the community and police comes together, we grow trust. When we grow trust, the communication gets easier. When the communication gets easier, then community gets safer and community gets more stronger. So today, we are renewing a relationship built on trust, respect, and relationship and responsibility on the both sides. Once again, thank you so much, all the officers over there in the uniform, all the your volunteer work. Thank you so much. And Deputy Chief is not around, but please send him a message and tell him that how wonderful officers are doing in the community. Harry is a great police officer, but he knows the culture. Every time when something he wants to approach the community, he tells me, Pervez, how respectful I can make this, how respectful I should approach this masjid. Even he was telling me, how we can go to the female side and just send the female police officers. So this is a great blessing. You have officers, they're not only a good police officer, but they understand the culture. And when you understand the culture, then you're gonna, will make the more and more examples. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Akhtar. not Mr. Khan, for your thoughtful reflections. It's so important. All of the initiatives that you've mentioned, policing is one aspect of it, but the importance of community engagement is the larger piece of that work, and none of that work is possible without the community. And so we are truly, again, just to double down on what Mr. Akhtar has shared, we're very grateful for everything that we are able to do in partnership with community. I want to switch lanes here a little bit. I was preparing last night and I was trying to put some thought and intention to my commentary. And I came across an Arabic proverb, and hopefully I do it justice in trying to assess the impact or the meaning behind it. And it goes like this: unlike the stomach, the brain doesn't alert you when you're hungry. And what I take from that is, as a society, we not only have to feed our stomachs, but we have to feed our minds as well. That is the intention of what we can do as a group to nourish ourselves and engage in healthy conversation and engagement. But also, when we have full bellies, my grandma always used to say, no good conversation starts without a full belly. And in acknowledgement of that, I want to thank Mr. Faisal Yusuf for sponsoring today's delicious meal, and Tahir for bringing all of the food together. Thank you very much. And I'd like to now invite Mr. Faisal to share a few words. He's the founder and chairman of Refugee Girls Worldwide, and his advocacy for vulnerable populations is perfectly aligned with where we hope the conversation might go together in terms of how we work together and support the community internationally and locally. Mr. Yusuf.
Thank you so much, Jazz. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Dr. Feliz, where is she? Come on over. That's okay. Come on over. So, on behalf of Refugee Girls Worldwide, and both Dr. Feliz Osmesser and myself, we are founders of RGW. You see this pink banners in this beautiful building. So I wanted to first start off by thanking Jazz, the manager of DEI, for I know countless hours she's put together for putting this event together. Deputy Chief Mark, Superintendent Harry, because this was a conversation we started a few months ago to do this. And I call it the brainchild of today's event is my elder brother Pervez Akhtar. It wouldn't be, let's give all of them a big round of applause. Right? Yeah. So Jazz and I were chatting just before when we were one of the first few, we were putting up the banners, tablecloths. So Jazz asked, like, Fazal, how long are you going to speak? I said, it'll be a few minutes and this is what I will cover. So, because for a lot of people, Refugee Girls Worldwide, first time you're seeing this pink banner, who is RGW? So I thought I'll give you a little bit of a highlight of who RGW is. But a lot of people over here, they know RGW. And the first name that comes to mind is our respected Imam Salimi from SKC Center. He's here. Thank you, Imam Salimi, for joining. Imam has been with us. Yeah, let's give him a round of applause. He's also part of Imam Council, Shura, right? If I get this right. Imam Salimi has come with us globally to Morocco, to Turkey, and he's seen the work. So what RGW does, we support displaced women and girls without excluding boys for healthcare, education, and protection. And I can say this humbly, we are now operating in 10 countries actively for healthcare, education, and protection. Folks who have gone to ground with Feliz and myself as brothers Zaid, Sabine Bhabi, Asma Bhabi, Pervez Bhai, a lot of folks, Imam Salimi, a lot of folks who have gone and they've helped us. So we're doing a lot of work globally. But I thought timing is good now, because as the saying goes, and this is irrespective of any religion or culture, charity starts from home. So we cannot be good Muslims or good community members if we are only collecting and taking money overseas where there is need. First, we need to strengthen people of our own community. And so for RGW, when we think about doing things locally, we don't want to start a new team, a new set of findings. We said, why not work with our great partners in Peel Police? Let's partner up them, let's strengthen them, because they know where the issues are. They know where the challenges are. So that is what we are trying to do. And for us, on behalf of both Feliz and I, it is truly an honor to partner, because this is step one. I'm happy to share, because for a lot of Sheikh, like I'm looking at Cooper Mosque, Brother Muhammad, Brother Tawfiq, Brother Ilyas. Cooper Mosque is also one of the big donors and supporters of RGW. There's so many other mosques who are there, and I hope after today other mosques will join us, because 60% of the donations that we raise, 60 comes from masajids. Right? Why? Because every dollar that RGW puts to the charity, 100% goes. Both Dr. Feliz and I, we are volunteers. All of our executive teams are volunteers. And if you ever want to know, go on CRA website, IRS website, look at our financials, and you'll see 0% admin. A lot of people think we are like 0%. How do you do that? How we do that? By having proud sponsors like Blackstone Steakhouse. We've got Sunray Group. We've got big businesses that we've gone and said, please help us sponsor so we can put every dollar for the recipients. And that's the intention, that we will raise dollars by working with Peel Police and will strengthen the economy. So Feliz, did you want to add a few comments?
Oh, thank you so much.
You're good. So again, thank you so much for the opportunity. Thank you all. Make prayer, and let's today for this event all make collective intention to strengthen Peel Police, strengthen our community for a better good. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Youssef. That was an empowering call to action, not just on behalf of refugee girls worldwide, but also the work that we can do as a collective. It's now my pleasure to turn the mic over to Peel Regional Police Deputy Chief Mark DePat. Deputy DePat has long championed engagement, accountability, and culturally informed policing. His leadership in community safety and well-being reflects the commitment to strengthening trust and ensuring our service responds to the needs of the communities that we serve. Deputy DePat.
Thank you, Jazz, and good afternoon, everybody. It is certainly my pleasure to be welcoming you all here to Peel Regional Police Headquarters. This is such a privilege for us, and if I could be frank, it's so long overdue. I look across the room, and at the beginning of the afternoon, I had a chance to see so many familiar faces, people that I have called friends for a very long time, and now have had the privilege to meet a lot of some new faces that I hope to get to know over time and work with you very closely, directly in the community. It really is an honor to be hosting this first ever Muslim Community Engagement Afternoon. And I'd also like to acknowledge the community leaders that are here today, along with my colleagues and all the community members. And it's a special thank you to you, Parvez Akhtar, Faisal Youssef. Thank you very much. And so many that are going to remain unmentioned because the list is just too long. We're just so very grateful for everybody, and peace and blessings to you all. A special thank you to, of course, our Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion team, our Police Services Board member, Mr. Omar Khan, for being the lead on organizing this with Superintendent Harry Dillon and his team, and bringing this all together. This is such an important discussion. The agenda before you is going to talk about some of the things that Peel Regional Police is doing. One in particular is the centralization of a dedicated hate crime unit. I'm bringing this up right away because it's so important for all of us here in this room to know that hate has no place in the region of Peel. We will not stand for it. And when somebody in our community is the victim or is harmed by motivators that are founded in the faith that they practice, their cultural, their ethnicity, their gender, the police will relentlessly pursue those people responsible and hold them accountable. The reason why I'm saying that is because community safety means different things to different people. And while you might see a lot, I shouldn't say might, you see a lot of things that are happening in this region. You hear a lot about violent crime that's occurring. You hear a lot about crimes that are really impacting our community, things like the auto theft epidemic, things like